two-year-old pacers parading for race number 3, the Illinois Topline. And here they are. Number 1, the Pass Line, owned by Wayne Puckett of Pittsfield. Jerry Robinson trains. Mike Brink is driving. 2 is Nippa's One, owned by Steve Newcomb of Chicago. Tex Moats, the trainer, with Dave McGee. 3, Kentucky Littlefoot, a scratch. 4, Dixie on My Mind, owned by Ron Michelon. Tex Moats, both of Illinois. Moats, the trainer. Andy Miller is up. 5, Scottsdale, owned by Jim and Deella Scott of Mount Vernon. Philip Cotton, the trainer and driver. And 6, AP Chestnut, owned by Albert Player. Starkville, Mississippi. Stacy DeRoos trains. Stacy DeRoos drives. 5, Pacers. Number 3, Kentucky Littlefoot. Here they come. They're often pacing. Dixie on My Mind between horses for the lead. On the outside, out second is AP Chestnut. On the inside, Nippa's One gets away well. Now Nippa's One is second. AP Chestnut will duck to the back of the field as they're being led by Dixie on My Mind and Andy Miller by a length and a half. Inside, Nippa's One now second. Along the rail racing third as they drive toward the quarter, the Pass Line. Fourth along the rail as they drive that way is Scottsdale, and trailing as they reach the quarter will be AP Chestnut. They're being led past that station now by a length and a half by Dixie on My Mind, and Miller sends the son of Cam Best past the quarter in 28-4. He's now racing down the backstretch. They're headed toward the half-mile mark. Stalking the leaders second is Nippa's One, the J. Lobel colt with McGee. Behind them, racing third on the inside, down the backside, the Pass Line. No move from Scottsdale. He's content fourth, and AP Chestnut close up but trailing as they're midway through the second quarter, approaching the half-mile mark. And as they reach that station, they'll be led past it by Dixie on My Mind. He's there in 58 seconds. He'll lead him now past the draw gate. Dixie on My Mind maintains the advantage just a length now. Nippa's One second. Right there third, the Pass Line. No move, Scottsdale fourth. And AP Chestnut, single file, no move the entire mile. As this field enters the final turn, they're being led still by Dixie on My Mind. Andy Miller now a length and 3/4 on top. Behind him, Nippa's One tries to keep the gap closed. Racing third, the Pass Line. Off the rail comes Scottsdale. He's moving from 4. And AP Chestnut at the back can see them all. They've just raced past the 3/4, 128-1. They're at the top of the lane. And pacing quicker now, Dixie on My Mind. And now he enjoys a 2.5 length advantage. They turn down the stretch, and Nippa's One behind him is second. As they race to the wire, AP Chestnut way off the wire, way off the rail, moving wide. But it's going to be Dixie on My Mind, maintaining that 2-length advantage, trying to close ground. Nippa's One, Dixie on My Mind, Nippa's One, Dixie on My Mind by just a length. Second, Nippa's One. Third, the Pass Line. 4 was Scottsdale. 5, AP Chestnut. 1:56 in that 2-year-old mile. Dixie on My Mind. Race number 3, owned by Ron Michelon of Chicago, by Tex Moats of Fairfield. Trained by the very successful Tex Moats, driven by Andy Miller. Here's Dixie on My Mind. Dixie on My Mind, lightly raced gelded son of Cam Best. Cam Best, sire of the brilliant Color Me Best, recent winner in 148, and Illinois-owned pacer, along with several other sub-150 credits. Cam Best, as you might recall if you are a regular here, paced the fastest mile in the history of harness racing in a time trial. And if you look across the infield, the rail there, right on the left of the Governor George Ryan sign, you'll see the name Cam Best. It was 1993 when the sire of this winning gelding and Bill O'Donnell paced a 1:46 and 1 mile. Remarkable performance. No one has been close by about 7 or 8 lengths. That's the best ever in the sport. So Cam Best comes to mind as his son, Dixie on My Mind, is receiving now the race blanket. Presentation by Miss Nora Ann Rupert, Miss Illinois County Fair in 1999.